Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. If you always watch our channel, you may know that the news of the development of Chinese semiconductor. The United States, Japan, and the Netherlands reached a restriction agreement on the lithography machine system at the end of January. The three parties readjusted the lithography machine shipment rules and implemented a series of restrictions. Both the Netherlands and Japan have expressed their views on the agreement. The Netherlands is expected to formally implement control measures this summer, and Japan has also revealed the relevant content of the agreement. After that, ASML made an urgent statement, emphasizing the scope of the restriction, which does not include all mature chip manufacturing equipment. Chip manufacturing requires the use of lithography machines. Looking at the global lithography machine market, ASML has always been the dominant company in the Netherlands. Japan's Nikon and Canon lithography machine manufacturers also have strong strengths, occupying a major market share of mid to low-end lithography machines. In order to curb the production of high-end chips by competitors, the United States has repeatedly adjusted the rules for the shipment of lithography machines, and has reached an agreement with Japan and the Netherlands. According to the announcement issued by ASML at the end of January, it is known that the three parties have reached an agreement, or it may involve restrictions on lithography systems and other equipment. The agreement will take time to be implemented and will not affect revenue in 2023. Up to now, news related to the agreement has come from the Netherlands, Japan, and ASML. The Netherlands said on March 8 that it has decided to strengthen restrictions on China's supply of chip manufacturing equipment, and export controls focus on advanced chip manufacturing technologies, including immersion lithography systems. The Netherlands also stressed that the agreement would be implemented this summer. The Japanese side disclosed the details of the agreement, including that equipment that has been sold to the mainland cannot be maintained. This is equivalent to cutting off after-sales service and treating the lithography machine as a disposable item. The Netherlands has officially compromised to the United States, and judging from the Netherlands statement, it may affect customers' willingness to place orders. This is not what ASML wants to see, so ASML, as an insider, cannot remain silent. On March 9, ASML made an urgent statement, saying, "The new export control does not include all immersion lithography systems, but only involves the so-called most advanced immersion lithography systems." In addition, ASML emphasized, the less advanced the immersion lithography system has been able to well meet the needs of customers based on mature processes. In the eyes of the outside world, the United States, Japan, and the Netherlands will comprehensively restrict the shipment of DUV lithography machines, and will not allow free sales of such deep ultraviolet lithography systems. But in fact, DUV lithography machines also have different processes, which can be classified into KrF, RF, and RFI according to the light source. Among them, RFI, immersion lithography machine, is the one with the highest process, but it is divided into various types of equipment. The process from low to high is twin-scan NXT, 1980 Di, twin-scan NXT, 2000i, twin-scan NXT, 2050i. In ASML's statement, it is mentioned that NXT, 2000i and subsequent immersion lithography systems will be controlled for export. In other words, in the entire immersion lithography process, only NXT 1980 Di can be successfully supplied to the outside world. According to ASML's official website, the applicable process of NXT 1980Di is less than or equal to 38 nanometers. Although it is only 38 nanometers, if multiple exposures are performed, 28 nanometers, 14 nanometers and other chip products can be produced. It is even theoretically expected to reach 7 nanometers, but the limited resolution will lead to a decrease in chip yield, and the more exposure times at the same time, the greater the cost and the higher the difficulty. According to ASML, affected by the new regulations, ASML must apply for a license before exporting DUV lithography equipment. ASML also pointed out that the new export control measures are not aimed at all immersion lithography systems, and relatively low-level immersion lithography systems have been able to meet the needs of customers with mature processes. Prior to this, the CEO of ASML had stated that DUV lithography equipment does not contain sensitive technology from the United States, and it can still be shipped to Chinese companies in the future. But looking at it now, the situation has begun to reverse. ASML shipments need to apply for a license, which means that they cannot freely ship to Chinese companies. ASML's emergency statement informed China of the scope of shipments that cannot be made, and focused on the fact that lithography machines with lower manufacturing processes can meet the needs of mature chip customers. In the Chinese mainland market, the manufacturer that purchases ASML lithography machines in large quantities is nothing more than SMIC. At present, SMIC has 4 12-inch wafer factories under construction, all of which require ASML's immersion lithography machine. If the tripartite agreement between the United States, Japan, and the Netherlands is implemented, the immersion lithography equipment that SMIC can buy is estimated to be only the model NXT 1980Di. However, this does not seem to have an impact on SMIC. After learning that the Netherlands is expected to implement the rules in summer, SMIC also officially spoke. The staff of SMIC said to the outside world, "The company's current production and operation are normal, and no relevant notice has been received so far." It can be seen that SMIC is still in normal operating conditions. As for the new regulations on the lithography system that may be implemented in the future, only NXT 1980Di can maintain the production line without being affected. On the one hand, SMIC's current highest chip mass production process is 14 nanometers, and this NXT 1980Di can also meet 14 nanometers chip production. On the other hand, ASML's revenue this year will not be affected, indicating that there is still time to step up equipment shipments and do its best to meet SMIC's future equipment needs. The Netherlands, Japan, ASML, and SMIC each sent news, informing the implementation plan and scope of restrictions on the content of the agreement. Of course, before the agreement is officially implemented, whether there will be variables is unknown. Voices against the rules continue to appear in the semiconductor industry chain, and it would be best if it can hinder the implementation of the agreement. Conversely, China should also realize that it is unrealistic to expect the United States to turn back in time. Past cases tell China that core technologies must be developed by itself, and it is expected that domestic lithography machines will one day break the game and truly get rid of the shackles of the rules. If you agree, please like it, welcome to Forward, leave a message and share.